So we're heading into the third map. It is again going to be an orc mirror. So Protois for a second time here trusting his orc skills. I mean, on Lost Temple it worked out for him, and perhaps on Twisted Meadows it will as well. Of course, on this map I'd say the approach usually is a lot more nuanced and less straightforward. And maybe before I get more into detail, we'll keep an eye on Ciara's base here, because he's not building a barracks yet, and he's queuing up another 2 PNs, which very much points towards Farseer and Fast Tech by him. And Protois, as you can see, is going for the quick barracks again, so he's probably not gonna want to go for the Farseer here. And this time we'll see two different styles clash. And we'll see how well Protois is going to be able to deal with the early pressure by the Farseer of his opponent. Well, let's just quickly confirm that. But yeah, there's the Farseer, not greatly surprising. You know, based on the early build order by Ciara. And we'll see how well Ciara is going to be able to perhaps make use of a lack of experience by his opponent. So barracks is finishing, grunt number 1 is being built, tech will be started here shortly as soon as there is 190 lumber available on the side of Ciara. So yeah, basically the goal for him is going to be just harass a little bit, you know, delay the tech, force some PNs into burrows. If he gets very lucky, then perhaps like kill a PN, but usually that shouldn't be happening. Whereas the aim for Protois usually should be to get some XP on his Blade Master here early on, and he's immediately going for the safe green camp. I mean, keep in mind that he's going to get that for free probably, because Protois is heading, Ciara is heading towards the middle, because he's scouting in all the directions right now, and he didn't scout previously to get his tech done more quickly. Well, trying, but he's not getting the last hit this time. So first, a little bit of free XP for the Blade Master, and let's see, is he still gonna try to go for the shop? It looks like he's probably gonna be too late, and yeah, that's why he's not going for it. New wolves have been spawned here. Farseer is running away from the Blade Master, the usual picture here. And tech still not started for Protois, who's yes, making things a little bit hard for himself here. You know, blocking his own PNs while mining, while harvesting lumber, which, you know, leads to a huge tech advantage for his opponent. So that's a decent tech lead already. Shop is coming, 3 burrows have finished, war mill is being built as well, so we'll see how exactly Ciara is going to decide to follow this up. Is he going to get the quick Fire Lord? Probably, but with this quick war mill, is it just for, you know, more long-term plans, is it like Headhunter, Kodo stuff, or is it just for a very quick tower push follow-up? It's all possible. Blade Master is going for the shop right now, decides not to go for any more creeping. Yeah, on Twisted Meadows it's kind of difficult to really... Yeah, shop has to be cancelled. It's kind of difficult to really get a lot of solo creeping done with the Blade Master, because there aren't really those easy creeps to snipe out to like get some XP and get a free item. There's the Tome Trolls, and there's the green camps, but that's basically it, you know. You cannot just quickly go for the Null Overseer with like a level 1 Blade Master. So yeah, shop has been cancelled. The wolf here, is he heading towards the middle? Ah, there is... Okay, Blade Master. But cancelled that, obviously. Just a fake here to show, to perhaps fool Protois into thinking that there's a Shadowhunter second coming. But there isn't. There is the Fire Lord. And yeah, the pressure is going to continue here. The lava spawn should be taken out quite quickly, should at least try to do so, because if he doesn't, then that one's gonna split, and that one's going to be a huge pain to deal with. And so far I think Ciara is doing quite well here. The lava spawn is being taken down, but the Blade Master is taking a lot of damage and returns a round attempt on the Fire Lord. He's not getting it, but he's getting a lot of damage done on that one, and there's the level 2, but at the same time he has to use the Town Portal already. So level 1 hero for the Town Portal. Tier 2 tech is still not finished. This is really a huge tech disadvantage that he's got here. Usually what you want to do here is fend off this push to make sure that, you know, you can get your tier 2 stuff up, etc. But tier 2 is just now finished, and he's taken so much damage prior to that already. Wolf is just running around here, trying to cancel heal salves, trying to make things even harder for Protois, and he's gonna get this one cancelled, but it's been running for quite a long time. Fast here should make sure not to dive in too deeply here. But yeah, he does so. Fire Lord is back. Let's take a look at the base here. One Beast is coming and another Grunt. So still not really revealing anything. Could still be a tower push with just you know, adding a Kodo perhaps. Could still be something else. So next Grunt of Protoss is in trouble here, and yeah, he seems to be struggling here strategically a little bit compared to the game we saw previously. Shadow Hunter now is out, so things are going to get a little bit easier in trying to hunt down everything that Ciara is throwing at him here, but not with the super low HP Blade Master that he's got already. Fast here, Shadow Hunter starts taking first bit of damage as well, and it looks like for the time being Ciara is going to fall back. Doesn't feel like facing this full mana Shadow Hunter and the Blade Master, who is regenerating quite quickly here. So he's gonna lose one Grunt here on the retreat, but it looks like he's gonna go in for it again. Blade Master still not as healthy as he could be. The next Grunt, or the first Grunt, is falling here finally. Now the Fire Lord is the next target. Is he gonna get him? Probably, since he's got the boost of speed, but the Shadow Hunter at the same time is taking a lot of damage as well, and there's no speed scroll on Protoss' side, so this could still be trouble. He's putting back the Shadow Hunter for now. He's going for the fast here.
Our town is under attack.
And ends up managing to squeeze out with everything still alive. The Grunts here, unscouted, are able to escape. Beastry has finished in the meantime. Spirit Lodge is coming, so Protoss might be stabilizing here. Okay, 2 Kodos added already. So yeah, this is like, this is, I mean, even without seeing the Kodos, like Farseer Fire Lord is not the end game hero combination, so that already was pointing towards a lot more aggression. But with the 2 Kodo beasts, yeah, those, they suck at creeping, they suck at doing anything but putting more pressure onto the opponent right now. So he can eat 2 units here, and he's bringing PNs, so just quickly check. He's adding Berserker Strength, having a 3rd Kodo already. So yeah, he's bringing towers, which are his way to say, you know, the Kodos I've invested in, they are great in fighting straight up already, but in the long term, they aren't gonna give, building them as early isn't gonna give me an advantage. Therefore, I want to fight right now, and that's what he's gonna want to force by building towers here. And 2 of them are in production already. 3rd PN is coming in, and might be adding a 3rd tower as well. 46 supply against 45. Spirit Link used by Protoss here. Blade Master is charging forward, still level 2-1 on the heroes of Protoss, level 1-1 of course on the heroes of Ciara, who hasn't killed a single unit thus far. The first Kodo is being attacked here, the second Kodo is being ensnared, prevented from eating anything right now. The 3rd Kodo hexed here, so that one didn't get to eat anything as well. Protoss is starting this fight decently. First Kodo has fallen already, but the Blade Master has taken a lot of damage in return already. He's bought a heal potion. He's gonna have to use that one. Heal wave is now available, as well as the Shadow Hunter has just reached level 2. One of the towers is going to be cancelled by the Blade Master, but the heal wave didn't go on him, but level 3 is going to keep him alive here, healing up, as well as getting the mana for another Windwalk. But at the same time, a lot of the stuff of Protoss has taken damage as well. The Kodo Beasts, finally, both of them have eaten, so both of the Raiders are gone for the time being. Both of these Grunts are about to fall as well. One of the Kodo Beasts is going down, and the steam of Protoss is expiring here. There's only 4 units remaining and all of them are low. And the towers, these towers, is he going to be able to cancel them? I guess not. And the Blade Master is trapped as well. He's going down. Wow. The Blade Master. I was just saying he did get the mana for another Windwalk again. I'm not sure if he had used that though. But losing the level 3 Blade Master here, a huge deal. It's going to take forever until that one's back. There are so many lava spawns here. These towers are easily going to come up. I think the shop is probably going to be gone by the time the Blade Master is back. Or is he just going to go for the altar here? It looks like he is. The lava spawns also not attacking the altar here. Just want to have attacks on actual units, so they split. But duration runs out prior to that. The next lava spawn is being summoned here. First 2 towers are up. The Shadow Hunter really needs to make sure to stay passive here. But there's really nothing remaining on the side of Protois here. As we can see, 3 units. And they are all low. He's really got nothing to deal with this tower push. And okay, another Raider has just spawned. The first Demolisher is out. Can he get that one into the back? Yes, he can. The Grunt is coming too late to trap him outside of the base, but at the same time the Raider isn't able to squeeze into the back. The Shadow Hunter and Grunt getting very aggressive here. Raider's trying to come back, trying to squeeze in here, but Ciara paying attention, picking him off and going for the altar again. Blade Master is about like 2/3 out, but the pressure is getting this altar lower and lower, and at the same time the first Demolisher of Ciara has also arrived, and I think if he would attack the altar here, that one would definitely be going down eventually, but he decides not to do so, at least for the time being. One of the towers has been cancelled here by the Demolisher of Protois, but he does not have the means to build another Demolisher at the moment, so he's only gonna have to try and hold this with one. Next Raider being eaten, full HP Raider here, perfect snatch for the Kodo Beast, and the barracks has fallen, so one Demolisher is all that Protois is gonna have to work with. 30 supply for him in the meantime. 50 for Ciara. So can he slowly untangle here? That is the question. The Blade Master is out of mana again, and he's surrounded again. Is he able to get out to the right hand side? I don't think so. The wolf is being killed, and yet Ciara is too late to keep this around close with the Fire Lords. The Blade Master is getting out, but immediately using the Windwalk here, suicide style, in the middle of this red army. Quite the risk he's taking here, but then again, if he doesn't do things like that, then he's just losing building after building here, which is what we're seeing happening immediately as the Blade Master is retreating. He is retreating again. The one Grunt is gonna fall here, and at the same time the Raider has to pull back again. This Grunt is being caught outside of Protoss' base, so this one is falling as well, and Protoss is really struggling to get any production in anymore. Actually, the Grunt gets out alive, but 3 Demolishers by now, and there's the GG by Protoss. He was supply stuck as well, only 1 burrow, and the Great Hall, the Stronghold, remaining. And this means Ciara takes the 3rd map in the series. It means Ciara wins a game that started out, it didn't even seem like he did this much of economic damage, but we've seen Protoss' macro lacking a little bit, you know, uploading the PNs super early and blocking some of his PNs with the other lumber PNs, and he was like more than half attack length behind, and yeah, took quite a bit until he got his Beast Tree and Spirit Lodge up, especially the Spirit Lodge, and despite just narrowly getting out of that fight in the middle, killing the Fire Lord and forcing the TP, Ciara had such a strong follow-up with 3 Kodo Beasts, with a bunch of Grunts, with the towers. Ciara, Protoss, I mean, I think he probably knew that it was a strong possibility, and he nevertheless went for the creep at his natural expansion. I mean, he had to creep something. Perhaps creeping his shop would have been smarter to pick up items before the big fight started. And yeah, then the big fight started, and it started quite decently actually for Protoss, but there was just so much stuff for Ciara as the Pierce, and Protoss just, he was able to kill the first wave of towers, but in return he lost like all of his units except his 2 heroes and like 2 units or so, and was just not able to keep the fight going, and he tried to keep the fight going nevertheless. Lost even more in return. Tried to fall back, and then got his Blade Master stuck, and at that point the game was pretty much over already. Ciara following it up with a bunch of Demolishers, you know, making it impossible for Protois to keep his stuff alive. Protois loses here. He is still looking decently, but more importantly, this means Protois, Ciara, and Satini do have 9 points currently, which means the two players that will not be able to get up to 9 points are out already, which is Sase, who has one more match to go and has 3 points currently, and Trash, who has 2 more matches to go and has 0 points currently. Neither of them is going to get up to 9 points. That means both of them are out, and we have one more match in this group on this 4th playday, which will be Kemper against Trash. And if Kemper loses, Kemper currently at 3 points, he can get up to 9 if he beats Trash and if he beats Sase on the last playday. So if Kemper loses any of these matches, then he's going to be out as well. So his first basically match for survival will be the next one we will see, which is going to be Trash against Kemper. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. In newer days, I guess Farseer first, Tower Rushes, and Orc Mirror not really as common a sight anymore. So I guess a nice mix up in terms of strategy here. And yeah, I hope you'll tune in for the next one as well. So I'll see you then. Take care.